What is up, guys? Another new comic book day is coming up. So let's talk about the books coming out November 10th so I can tell you what I'm getting. What's up, guys? BJ Kicks here. I buy comics, I read them, and I review them, all for your viewing pleasure. So if you're new here, welcome, and if you're not, welcome back. Now on this channel, I talk about comic books. I do unboxings, reviews, haul videos, and everything in between. So if you're interested in that type of content, hit the subscribe button, then hit the bell icon. That way you're notified when new videos go live. Now, this is a series I like to call What I'm Getting, where I take a look at the books coming out this week, and I show you which ones are on my pull list, and I wonder what's on yours. Now, you guys know I like to start with the book that I'm most excited for, but before we do that, I got to give a quick shout out to today's sponsor. So the sponsor of What I'm Getting is Ultimate Comics. Now, you guys know that I have been shopping at Ultimate Comics Raleigh since I bought my first comics back in 2019. And they've got 4 locations in the Triangle area if you're local to the Raleigh-Durham area of North Carolina. So you can shop at their shops at Ultimate Comics Raleigh, Durham, Cary, or their brand new location in Crabtree Valley Mall. Now, I was able to head over to their grand opening this past Friday. I've got recap footage dropping soon. It's really dope. So a lot of stuff, I know exactly where I'm going to be going to do my holiday shopping or hide out while my wife's doing her holiday shopping this year. But I'm really excited. So huge shout out to Ultimate Comics. Now, if you're not local to Raleigh, don't worry, you don't have to miss out on the action. You can shop rare and exclusive variants on their website at ultimatecomics.com, and twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays, they go live on their Facebook page for the Ultimate Comics live show. So you can buy this week's variants and stuff. Even if you don't have a local comic shop near you, you can go ahead and secure your goodies. So I'll leave all the links in the description below, but thanks to Ultimate Comics for sponsoring today's video. Now, of course, it's time to get into my pull list. Now, like I said, I like to start with the book that I'm most excited for. And this week, it's a brand new #1 title from Marvel Comics. The one I'm most excited for this week is Venom #1. Now, Venom is getting a brand new start, written by Al Ewing with Ram V, and artwork done by Brian Hitch. Now, this will be my first time reading a regular series with Brian Hitch as the ongoing artist. I'm really excited about that because I love his variants on Green Lantern, and I've seen some of his work on Hawkman. Like, Brian Hitch is just really good. So I'm excited for this artwork, but I'm also just excited for this new direction that Venom is going to be taking after all the craziness that Donny Cates introduced into the world. So this isn't a reboot. This is obviously picking up from where King in Black and Venom 35 left us, but I'm excited about it. Now, I'm still catching up on Donny Cates' Venom run. I've been reading it in hardcovers, so I'm not quite done yet. But I wasn't able to avoid the spoiler that there is a brand new host that Venom is in right now. So, a new person is taking the reins or taking the chains, as you can see in this cover. I'm really excited about that. And I'm going to go ahead and read this, even though I haven't finished Donny Cates' run. Let me know if I'm making a mistake by doing that. But anyway, Venom #1's got a cover price of $5.99 because it's a brand new #1. And I'm just getting this Brian Hitch cover A. Next up on the list is The Amazing Spider-Man issue number 78. Now, we are knee deep into this Beyond storyline. Issue 77 was a bit of a slower issue for me, but those last 4 pages really made up for the pacing of the issue. And I'm right back to being excited to figure out what is going on with Ben Reilly in this suit. So if you're looking at the cover, you can see a bit of a hint as to what went on in the last issue, but I got to see how it gets resolved. I'm very excited about this. The Amazing Spider-Man 78's got a cover price of $3.99. I'm getting the cover A. And next up, since we're talking about webheads, we got to talk about Miles Morales Spider-Man issue number 32. Now I'm a little bit behind. I haven't read since he got the new suit. Can't lie, I'm not a huge fan of it on his face, but I need to read to see why he's even in this suit and if it makes sense. Prior to this storyline, I was honestly enjoying Miles Morales Spider-Man, so hopefully it continues to be good. Still written by Saladin Ahmed. I love the cover artwork by Torrin Clark. He's drawing some of the best covers in the game right now. It's got a cover price of $3.99, and I'm just getting the cover A. And rounding out my Marvel Comics pull list this week is another brand new #1. This time it's a mini series, The Thing #1. Now, what we're looking at right here is the variant cover by Lee Bermejo. Honestly, I wasn't even going to pull this series, but when I saw this cover, I was like, oh, I got to have that. It's so much better than the A cover. No disrespect to, I believe Frank Cho does the A cover, but this cover B with the upshot at the Thing and he's holding Doom's mask, like, it's just, even if I don't end up liking the series, I want that cover like framed somewhere. I need the poster. I need all of it. So just inject it into my eyeballs. I'm hoping the issue matches up to the heroics of Lee Bermejo's cover. That's got a cover price of $4.99, and I'm getting the cover B. And that rounds out my Marvel Comics pull list. If I just stick to the list, then I'm just looking at a total of $19 before any discounts. So I'm excited about that. Now let's move on to the distinguished competition. Lots of books out this week from DC Comics, but the one that I'm going to start with here is Action Comics issue 1036. So we finally said goodbye to Clark on Earth in the last issue. And so now John Kent is taking over duties for his dad here on Earth. And Superman, Clark, has gone up to Warworld to fight for some oppressed people with kind of Kryptonian ties. Very excited about the direction. What I love about Action Comics right now is that it's telling a different story than the Superman title, Son of Kal-El. And I like that they work together, but with Batman and Detective Comics, for example, a lot of times if you read Batman, you feel like reading Detective Comics could be redundant. Maybe you don't need both of those stories throughout the month. But I love that Superman and Action Comics feel like different books right now. And I'm excited about it. Because I'm so excited, that's staying on the pull list. It's got a cover price of $4.99. I'm getting the cover A. Next up from DC Comics is the Batman Scooby-Doo Mysteries issue #8. This has just been a fun series. It's fun. I think this is going to last 12 issues and then they're going to bow out. But each issue has just been, like I said, a lot of fun. It's something that I can read to cleanse the palate between these big world-changing events, like Fear State or, whatever's happening to Spider-Man. I like just having something fun that I can read and laugh at, giggle at with my daughter, and then move on to the other heavy stuff. This one's got a cover price of $2.99, and I'm just getting the cover A. Next up on the DC Comics pull list is I Am Batman issue #3. So this is the series being written by John Ridley that's following Tim, aka Jace Fox, as he is on his quest to become the next Batman. So it's like the third series. We got Future State, the next Batman, then we got the next Batman Second Son, and now we've got this I Am Batman series where the action is finally popping off. We're starting to see some real differences between how Jace Fox handles things and how Bruce Wayne handles things. And honestly, I'm excited about where this book is going. At times, it's more exciting to me than the main Batman title, and that's just because Fear State has just been going on for so long. It's almost over though. But I Am Batman #3's got a cover price of $3.99. I'm getting the cover A. Next up is The Joker, #9. The Joker written by James Tynion IV with artwork by Guillaume March. Gotta love this series. It's about Detective Gordon trying to track down the Joker once and for all. And as he does, he's just uncovered a whole new world of mysteries. And it's deeper than anyone ever could have imagined. I literally skipped 4 issues of this series and didn't feel like I was lost. So I love it. I like it so far. So issue #9's got a cover price of $5.99 for some reason. By the way, those punchline backups are pretty dope too. I'm getting the cover A though. And next up on the list is actually a book that came out last week, but technically didn't come out last week. So this is Static Season 1, issue #4. Static Season 1, the B cover came out last week. For whatever reason, when DC pushed back the release, they forgot to push back the variant cover. So for all you guys who were wanting the cover A, who were already subscribed for the cover A, or if you wanted to read this digitally, it'll finally be out for you on DC Universe Infinite, Comixology, and of course the A cover is coming out this Wednesday, November the 10th. I read the issue. I reviewed it last week during the Hangout. It's good. And I've been seeing some previews on Instagram for issue 5. this might take the crown. Like this, the way these next 2 issues go could absolutely make this the best series out of the whole Milestone Returns so far. We'll see how it goes, but Static Season 1, number 4 has got a cover price of $3.99. And I'm just getting the cover A by Kari Randolph. And that's my pull list. Surprisingly, there are no indie titles this week. So if I just stick to the DC list, those are going to cost me $22 for a grand total of $41. I'm still $10 under budget. I like it. I did well, if I do say so myself. I gotta pat myself on the back. Now, like I said, when I grab my books, I'm grabbing them from Ultimate Comics Rally. I'm gonna walk in, Casey's gonna have them behind the counter, Dan's gonna talk me into buying something that I have no business buying, and then I'll hit my total of $50 for the week, which is my absolute budget limit. But we'll see what happens. What are you guys getting this week? There are definitely books that I skipped out on, but honestly, because it was a light week for the indies, I didn't feel like I had to make any tough decisions, and I'm still under budget. But let me know what you guys are grabbing in the comments below. And if you want to talk comics with me all the time, then join the K Squad on Facebook or on Discord, where we do all sorts of fun things, including our sketch cover art swap. Say that 8 times fast. I'm really excited about the holiday edition. We're all going to draw on some blank variants and send them out to each other Secret Santa style. So if you want to get down with that movement, join the K Squad on Facebook. But I hope you saw something you liked in this video. And if not, hey, that's cool. You can always buy what you like. Just make sure you read what you buy. And be nice to others, because kindness makes the world go round. Peace.